Until now, we have seen what is JavaScript is. Okay. Mainly the data types we have seen. Okay. So let's learn TypeScript now. Okay,
Okay.
again, I'll just open that StackBlitz site. Okay.
Actually, by learning basics and going to this site will be helpful. Without
Yeah.
learning basics and going means it will be like a movie, new movie.
Yeah. Yes.
You know something, we can learn something. Otherwise, it is a bullshit.
Yes. Actually, you have to study first, then you have to come here for the practice.
So that's the reason what I done. I don't know much expert, but I learned some basics. Then I can see the code, right? I can understand somewhat code. See,
Mm-hmm.
before I don't know this. Say, like I don't know. I don't have any guidance like that, right? Whatever it will be, I go by the flow. But
Oh, okay.
learning basics means so I can understand the code and at least what is going on. So what is the if else conditions they're writing. Uh, so what there see before why I'm familiar with somewhat JavaScript means I my project last project is like Node.js.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
okay.
Node.js means just I know after learning if else and conditions then try catch how you're trying how they're catching the errors in the catch error catch block.
Mm-hmm.
Generally catch block means they'll catch the errors, right? So basically like if else conditions and why if not if you are breaking the rule it will come out and it will print this value, otherwise it will not print like that. Those kind of things I can go by the flow the code and I can see I can understand, at least I can go walk through the code flow, but I don't know to write the code.
Okay, okay. Actually, see, for you, you have to understand and you have to explain it to someone. Okay, this is what you have done.
Yeah,
Okay, like
somewhat
that. Yeah.
somewhat.
Okay, so I was we were having this where keyword in JavaScript. Okay, now I
Mhm,
just opened this console for TypeScript. You can see
mhm,
TypeScript here.
mhm.
Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me change this to let keyword. Okay, the value is getting printed. Okay, let me do the same thing here. Let me change it to let keyword. Okay, yeah, here also it is working. The reason is both are using ECMAScript 6. Okay, you have any idea about ECMAScript?
No, 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 Vijay.
Okay,
I listen, but just I heard the word, but I don't know about this
yeah,
ECMAS.
it's see, these are one kind of JavaScript specification released by this company actually. This the company who owns this language. Okay, ECMAScript. Okay, and I'm telling you there is no difference between ECMAScript and JavaScript. Okay, but uh, whenever you say, if someone asks you what is the
Mhm.
version of JavaScript you are using in your application, means you have to mention the ECMAScript version, not the JavaScript. The version has to be in the name of ECMAScript, not as JavaScript.
Mhm. Mhm.
So are you confused?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you, in Java, if somebody asks you what is the version of Java you are using,
Like 1.8.
uh, Java
It,
1.8, 1.9, like that you say, right? Okay,
yes.
but
So
here
in the
it
Java,
is,
what
but
version
here
you're
it
using?
is different. Okay,
Okay.
so here, so just understand what is ECMAScript is. ECMAScript is a general purpose programming language
Uh-huh.
standardized by ECMA International according to the document ECMA 26. There is something like that. Okay, just
Mm-hmm.
you just have to understand it at high level, not detail. Okay, so you understand there is something like a ECMAScript. Okay, it,
Mm-hmm.
it is a JavaScript standard meant to ensure that intro of the interoperability of the web pages across different web browsers. interoperability means, see, you are coding something and you are testing it in the Chrome, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and the same code you are going to test it in the Firefox or
Mm-hmm.
Safari or
Yes.
Internet Explorer, okay. And let's assume your code is working in Chrome, not working in Safari, okay. But you can't do
Mm-hmm.
anything for that because you have just used one language to build web application, and you tested it in the one browser which is Chrome, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when you put the same application in the other Safari browser, it is not working, okay, which means
Mm-hmm.
there is a difference between Safari and Chrome,
Okay.
okay. So in that case, there are many users in the world, and they will be, some people will be comfortable with Chrome, some will be comfortable with Firefox, some will be comfortable with Safari, okay. Then companies who invents this language has to maintain some standard, so that whoever writes that code, okay, they can follow that set of standards, so that the code can be run in any of the browsers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For
I
example,
mean,
United Nation is there, okay.
mm-hmm.
So all countries comes under United Nations, okay, UN.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
Yes.
UN says, the same
They'll
thing
follow.
all other countries
Follow.
has to follow, right? Same
Yes.
logic, bro. Whatever is there in the ECMAScript standard, okay, that
JavaScript.
JavaScript has to follow.
Why like that?
That is what I said, right? Because we have to maintain the
Standards. Huh?
compatibility in all other browsers.
Okay. 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 Got you.
Okay. So this is called ECMAScript, okay. And
Suppose if they ask you what version you're using the JavaScript means you have to tell like ECMAScript 6.
yeah, ECMAScript 6. And
Okay, fine.
yeah, so suppose some people will be using ECMAScript 7, 8 and all. So it depends on their application version.
Application.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why this let keyword is there in JavaScript here also, okay. Now I will do one thing. I will just uh, okay, I will do this one. I'll just clear the console, okay. Here bro, just compare it. I have written this in JavaScript. I have written only this, okay. Let me do one thing. Let me copy this from here to JavaScript. I'm getting some error. Type annotation can only be used in TypeScript files.
Mhm.
Bro, can read it.
Type annotations can only be used in TypeScript script. Type
See, I am
annotations.
in
That means
JavaScript, and I'm just writing on syntax like that, and it's immediately says type
be problem.
annotations can be used only in TypeScript files. Okay. Okay, let me
That
remove
means
this
we have to
type.
remove the string. We have to remove the name,
Yeah,
string name.
yeah.
Yes.
Now
Okay.
after removing it, it's going. Okay. So which
Mhm.
means in TypeScript you can give the type, string type, okay, but in JavaScript not.
Okay. Okay. In TypeScript, it will not take. In JavaScript, It will take like that.
That's it, bro.
Okay. Okay. Suppose if you are writing any decimal point, we have to give the boolean like that. If you are writing any like no string, like if you want to write any boolean value, okay, float, okay, float, integer. I mean, 1 2 point. Okay, float.
I think float is not there.
I think a boolean integer.
It's very simple. Types in TypeScript.
Yeah, types. Data types. I think boolean is there.
Sorry. You have to give it as number.
Number.
Number. Okay. So there is no int or a float or a double you can define. Here also you have to define it as a number only. Okay. But only thing is I'll tell you the difference. Here I have here I just given the type as number and I'm just printing and I assigned some value and I'm printing it and it is displaying in the console. Okay, let me change this to inside the codes, not console. Inside the codes I put this value, immediately I'm getting some error.
So yes, name. The state string is not a number. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So you have to take that point.
Okay, let me take the point also.
Okay, no. So that means string. We take 1 2. Yes, the type string is not assigned to type number. Type string is not assigned to a type number. Okay. That means you have to not keep in the name like string. You have to remove the string, right? It is a number. It is not a string.
No, actually it's the value is string, not number. Okay. I have given number, but I have given the type as number. Okay. But I am giving a string value. It is string, bro, because it is inside the quotes. Okay. If I remove quotes, it will take. Okay. So I'll just add the quotes. I'll just change it to string. It will take. Okay. Let me remove the quotes. It will throw error. Same thing I'm going to do it here. Okay. Let name. Okay. Here so even if I put quotes, there won't be any error. Even if I remove quotes, there won't be any error. Okay, but here the case is different. The reason is we are giving this type explicitly in TypeScript. Okay, that's it, bro. That is the difference between JavaScript and TypeScript.
In JavaScript, we will not keep the string. We'll keep in the notation of the string. But here you have to give the string. Like we have to
Yeah,
write a string, I'll give the name.
yeah,
Okay.
in type. So from the name, you can understand it is a TypeScript. Everything is type based, data type based.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So
So
TypeScript will be good or JavaScript will be good?
TypeScript is very good.
Oh, TypeScript only good. Ah, okay.
Uh, why you know?
Mhm.
In JavaScript, th- there will be some confusions. Okay, let me just create one variable like this, and I want to do addition. Okay, like this. Okay,
12 plus 3.
12 plus some. Let me just give.
Okay, okay. I got one. Okay, you're right. I will have some question here. So now you're giving okay, number one, number two. You have to give in the JavaScript or like this.
So I am just giving it in the JavaScript only. Okay. So
Let sum is equal to number one plus n1 plus
uh,
number one plus number two. So console log now it should print three, correct?
yeah. Let me
But
print this.
console dot log is a sum. Sorry.
Yeah. So
Okay. Now it is okay. Can you print it? It shows in the string concatenation kind.
yeah, it's showing the string concatenation. It's not
But
adding it.
number one plus yes, where let should be a var.
I'm telling you,
Variable.
JavaScript will
Number
be very confusing. Okay, you have to understand it.
num is a value. See, one second. Variable, right? Number is a variable, correct?
Number is a variable. Yeah.
So here console dot log sum. Okay, now you'll get 1 3. Can you run it? How to run? Here you have to where to click
You
on the
just
run.
have to save it. Save it.
Save it.
1 second. What's up? And it's not working. Yeah. Now it's working. Now it's showing 3.
Mhm.
There is something is happening, right? Which is confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, earlier it was late.
Mhm.
Let me change to late only. Okay. Ideally, it shouldn't be. It should have shown as 3. Okay, but it was showing as 1 2. I'm also not sure why it was showing. Maybe there is some delay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll tell you. Let me put that into one quotes. Now entire operation is getting changed.
String. It is you're written this string, right?
Yeah.
Number one is one string concatenation.
Yeah, after putting the codes, the entire operation is getting changed. Okay, so this is a problem with the JavaScript.
Mhm.
If you make some mistake and add some extra code somewhere,
Mhm.
okay, what will happen to your that logic? Understood?
Mhm.
Same thing, I'll put it in the TypeScript. Okay. And one thing you have to remember is, even in TypeScript, whatever the code you write it in JavaScript, you can put it in TypeScript, it will work.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so I just copy
So
pasted from a JavaScript file. Okay, and you could
so
see
now
this is
now
working.
now it is now also it is concurrent igniting, right? So
Yeah,
here if you yeah, okay, fine.
now it is showing the sum after
Same
removing the quotes.
same thing if you want to do in the JavaScript, it will be also showing that.
Yeah, it will be. I'll remove the quotes.
Okay.
Now it is 3. You can
But
see,
one
right?
thing it is you're writing your let and you're writing your okay let number. Okay, same thing.
No, 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 no. In both the places it let only. Okay.
Okay.
I
Okay,
will
fine.
I will do one more thing. Now we will see some error. Type string not assignable to type number.
Mhm.
See, I just added the extra this thing colon and the type of the variable. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So only this is the extra thing I'm doing it in TypeScript. Rest
Okay.
everything is same. Okay. The real purpose of TypeScript is, when you give some specific type for one variable, means it will stick to that particular variable. Okay, it won't accept any other values. Actually, when you are developing it, that's why it is throwing the error here. Okay, let me remove the quotes. That error will go.
Mhm.
Understood? Like it will make you stick with that type, the actual type of the variable. Okay, so here I'm just giving the name as number 2. So here I will
Mhm.
be expecting only number. Okay, if I give some string value, it should not accept, right?
Yes, correct.
So that is the main purpose of TypeScript.
Okay. Sorry, Vijay. Once again, could you repeat the point?
Yeah, so I have one requirement where I want to sum two numbers. Okay,
Okay.
so in my requirement, I will be taking two numbers as input, and I will be displaying one output which is the summed value of the numbers.
Okay.
Okay, so in that case, in my code, I have to make sure that the inputs I am getting should be number and not of
Okay.
any other data types.
Okay.
Okay, so how I can do it in the JavaScript? Can you tell me?
Sum of two numbers, right?
Hmm. No, no, no. I have to restrict these two numbers, accept any values other than numbers. It should accept only number. It should not accept any string or any boolean or any char or any null values. It has
Okay.
to accept only number. Okay. So is it
Yeah,
Yeah. Is it
it is
possible
correct
in
also.
JavaScript?
Mm, yes, you can write, right?
Yeah, we can write it. So how we can write?
So this in this way only, you have to declare number only. Then.
No, bro. Let's say this value I'm taking it from the user. This
Mm,
is coming dynamically from somewhere else. I'm taking this value. Let's assume like that.
mhm.
Okay, so that is bit complex. Okay, but in TypeScript I can make it very easily. I just have to give the type of the variable. See, whatever the value comes here, if it is number, then I will accept. If it is something else, I'll reject. Throw error.
Mm-hmm.
You understood the purpose? Bro? Actually, TypeScript is very friendly to developers. Whatever the
Somewhat
error.
confusing.
Yeah.
Confusing, Vijay.
Confusing, huh? Uh,
Yeah.
okay, just
But
relax
because
for.
I don't know the JavaScript, TypeScript I can learn, but I know some JavaScript, right? But comparing it is confusing.
Okay, okay. So, okay, then let's do something. Let's take some time. Let's not confuse too much.
Okay, in your words, just TypeScript only put, right? JavaScript compared to JavaScript.
Yeah, TypeScript is easy and it is most welcomed by the companies. They will prefer TypeScript than JavaScript.
TypeScript in React is nowadays it is very popular, right?
Yeah, it's so popular.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Can you tell some if else conditions in TypeScript?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Mm, okay. It's easy only, bro. Like JavaScript, I'll just have to put if number 1 greater than 0 and
Mhm.
number 2 greater than 0.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll just reload it. If I give 0, I'm getting undefined. If I give some valid value greater than 0, then I will get some. This is just one if condition where we are checking whether the given numbers are greater than 0.
See, yes, one is greater than zero and two is greater than zero. Some one plus two,
Yeah,
three.
yeah, let me change 1 to 0. Now it
Okay,
will give undefined because
undefined.
this if condition is not executed.
Okay, that meaning one is less than zero.
Yeah, 1 is less than 0.
Two is
Sorry,
less than.
sorry, greater than, bro. In if condition, number
Yes, sorry,
1
greater than.
greater than 0 and number 2 greater than 0. Okay, in our case, 0 greater than 0, it is false.
Yes, zero. Number two,
Mm,
three is greater than zero.
yeah, but I have given uncondition. Okay,
Okay, and means it takes any one condition, right?
no, und means it takes both.
Both. Okay, sorry.
You,
R means it takes one
yeah,
only one.
let me
Sorry, sorry.
change to this.
R condition.
Or means it will take either one or two.
Okay, any statements is undefined. Also, it will take only one. Here in AND condition, it takes it one is true and one is false means it will take false only. Correct.
Yeah, correct, exactly.
Okay, that means we have to go to that logics will be there some in BTech you used to learn
Yeah, yeah, yes.
one conditions like and conditions or conditions, not conditions.
Yes, yes. These are the conditional operators. This you have to learn.
Okay, fine. That means here first number one. Number
Yeah.
one is zero is greater than zero. Okay. And number two, three is greater than zero.
No, no.
Okay.
Actually, the operation will be number. It will check 0 greater than 0. Okay.
False.
False. So immediately it will come out of the loop because here it is and condition. Okay.
Okay. It will
For
come off the loop and again it will start from the again it will go up, right?
it will come out and it will just print the sum value. That's it, and it will end.
That means loop is breaking there.
Loop is breaking.
Okay.
This is if. Okay. Then for else, I'll just give it like this only. Angle to 0. Meaning, if number 1 and number 2 both are greater than 0, then do a addition. Otherwise, just print 0. Okay. You can see the value 0 is getting printed. Let me change this number to 10. Now it will give us the addition. 10 plus 3, 13.
13.
If else, for loop, everything is same as other languages. And it is same in JavaScript and TypeScript both. So are you actually able to understand this? Can I go ahead
Yeah,
with
I understand. I got understand.
okay. Then I'll do one thing. I will explain you for loop.
Is less than I plus plus. So let I is equal to 0. I means you have to give right some.
No, I means one second. Okay, it is not responding. Okay. So in for loop, I'm just declaring this I. Okay. Then I'm just giving one condition I less than 5.
Okay, 0 is less than 5.
0 less than 5. Then execute console.log. Okay.
Yes, it
now,
is less than 5.
Yeah. Now it will print 0. Okay. First it will print 0.
Yes, log I is 0 and it will start again I plus plus 0
yeah.
plus plus.
Actually, the output will be, it will print 0, then
0, yes.
1,
0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. That's it.
I mean, see, suppose now here the loop is breaking. I is equal to 0. 0 is less than 5. True. Okay. That means it will come out. Again, it will go up. Again, I is equal to 0. Again, I plus plus 0 plus plus. Correct?
Yeah.
Again, it will less than 5. Again, I is equal to 1. 1 is less than 5. True.
Yeah.
Again, it will print. Again, I is equal less 2. Like that, it will print up to 4.
Yeah.
If false, right? I mean, I is equal to 0. 0 is less than 5. I mean, suppose 6 is less than 5. That means false. again it will be in the loop only, correct? The loop is not break.
No, no, no.
When it is true
No,
condition
no,
only,
no,
the loop
no,
will
no,
break,
no, no,
correct?
no, no. See, when the loop breaks, when the condition in the loop breaks, that's it. The control will come out of the loop. See,
Mhm.
when the first condition will fail, when I equal to 5, okay, when we check 5 less than 5, that time the condition will fail, okay. So
Suppose I is 5, I is 6, 6 is
no,
less
no, no,
than
no,
5.
no, 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 it won't go to 6.
6, okay, got it.
In the 5 itself it will break and come out.
Okay, correct.
mm. Mm. Okay, bro, just take some time break.
Fine.
Okay, bro, now we will see switch statement. Okay, shall we start with switch, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think you should be knowing something about switch. Can you tell me
Which
what is switch cases? Why do we go for a switch case?
why will go to 6 case?
Hmm.
I'm not sure which. Don't.
Okay. Otherwise, I'll do one thing. I'm commenting out this. Okay. Suppose I have one requirement, bro. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So if a value is 3, if a equal to 3, Then I want to print 3 in the console log. Okay. Suppose if the a value is 2, then I want to print 2 in the console log. Okay. Suppose if a value is 1, I want to print 1 in the console log. Okay. See, okay, I have written 3 if conditions. Okay, you have to remember I have written 3 if conditions. Okay, so when actually code is executing, what will happen is, first code will read this line, a equal to 3. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then it will come to this if condition. Here it will check whether a equal to 3, yes, then print console 3. Okay, then again it will come to the next line, it will check whether a equal to 3, no, so it will skip this if condition. Again it will check a equal to 3, no, it will skip this if condition. Okay, and you have to know one thing, in the first if condition itself we found the loop which has to be executed. Okay, but additionally we are checking two things. You got, bro?
Confusing, bro.
Huh.
Here, no, here a is equal to 3 console, it will print 3. Okay, fine. Then a is equal to 2, it will print. It will be printing like that, right? But we are not writing any condition. One second. That a is equal to 3. 3 is equal to 3. Console, it will print 3. 3 is equal to 2. No, okay. It will print only 3.
Yeah, it will print only 3. Okay, also after printing 3 it will check for these two conditions.
3 is equal to 2. No.
No, again 3 equal to 1, no.
No. Yes, it will go. Yeah, it will check for every condition. When it is true, it will paste.
Yeah,
It will
yeah,
be putting that.
yeah. Okay,
So otherwise, it next value is like print, and it will print only like undefined or.
no. Yeah, like in some cases
Can
it
you
will
print this
print.
value, bro? Can you print this?
Yeah,
If you write, you have to write console.log number.
no.
Yeah.
I just reloaded the page. Now it is showing 3. Okay, which means it executed this particular line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and these 2 1 were not executed. Okay, let me change this condition to 3, and let me see, it executed 1 also, here also, because this condition is passing. Okay, let me change back to 1 only. Now only 3 will be getting printed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the overall understanding of the code execution, bro. But one thing you have to note, see, in the first line itself I found which line has to be uh, printed. Okay, because in the first if condition itself is matching my number a. Okay,
Yes, correct.
and additionally I am checking these two, which is anyway going to fail. Okay, but if that is a case in my application, it will take some 2 microseconds. Let's assume that each line is taking 1 microsecond to execute. Okay, then in that case my code will take additional 2 microseconds to complete this whole file. Okay, so I want to avoid this delay.
Okay. Timeout delay.
Okay, I want to avoid this delay, so what
One
I
second.
will do
Vijay.
is
Vijay, 1 second, Vijay.
uh,
1 second.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, okay.